One. Hey guys, I'm here today on the MF On Demand show, which, okay, I know a lot of you are cracking up because those are my initials. So it's Maria Fontana Consulting. I am CEO of Global Salon Consulting, and I also own a salon, which a lot of you know and a lot of you don't know. I'm an integrative healing practitioner and blah, blah, blah. So I'm not here. This is not about me. I want to invite you guys all to say hello to Joy. Joy is an amazing, amazing relationship coach. So Joy's going to tell you just briefly about herself, and then we're going to go dig right into the friggin' questions, because that's what I'm here for, to help you guys. Hey Joy, what's up?
Hi, thank you for allowing me to be on and kind of pick your brain today. So I am a licensed marriage and family therapist. However, I am evolving in my practice to be more of a relationship coach. I am growing a movement called Glow Your Goddess, right? So I'm all about women being able to identify who their goddess is, being able to glow up in everything they want to do, but more specifically, being able to really glow up in their relationships and connect better. So.
I love that. I love that. So ask away. Tell me where you're at in business. Tell me where you're at personally. When you saw me put out that questionnaire and invite people in to Maria Fontana On Demand, because really, guys, this is a way for me to give back. Like, I want to just hop on with all my female entrepreneurs, all my professionals, and I want you guys to pick my brain. Now, I always say this, I get paid for people to pick my brain. So this is a way for me to give back. And keep in mind, too, when people want to pick your brain, you have to understand that that is probably your superpower, your magic, and what you should probably be getting paid for. So go ahead, Joy.
Okay, so yeah, when I saw the post, I was super excited because it's not like we have an opportunity all the time to get specific answers. You know, we listen to a lot of different things that are broad, but to be able to get on with you was awesome. So right now where I'm at, I'm transitioning, or I guess pivoting, right, from the brick and mortar practice that I have, which is a pretty good practice. It's taking me a few years to get a full caseload, to get my name out there in the community so that they know that I'm a good therapist and I feel good about what I do. So because my clients tend to come with the same thing over and over again, it just made sense for me to hone in on that and try to put together all the lessons I've learned to give them more access to me, right? Not just one-on-one, but maybe have a community and work together with other people. So I guess my question is, what would be some of the helpful things for me to pivot from just being seen as a therapist to being a specialist in this coaching area? Like, how could I help people be able to feel like I can get the job done, not in like 3 months or 6 months, but I can really give them what they need in a shorter period of time?
So when you say membership, so do you want to create like a membership site or a group coaching environment where you have a bunch of people meet together virtually and they all connect like on Zoom in a big meeting? Or does it look more like you're going to have, courses and kind of DIY things in a space?
Okay, so I definitely want to have a membership site, and it's going to be a combination, eclectic of those things. So not necessarily a course. I want to have it where every month there's a bundle. And the Glow Your Goddess movement that I have is kind of broken up into the area of tapping into yourself, tapping into being action-oriented, and then tapping into connecting your relationships. So I want to have every month be a theme, maybe a theme around forgiveness, and then one theme is around your story, right? And so it's broken down, so they kind of have videos and worksheets. And then I also want to offer coaching calls every week where they can have a Q&A with me, plus a question and answer bank, and they have the opportunity, if they choose, to have one-on-one coaching sessions with me. So they can kind of, I'm going to have a Facebook group, so they can talk to each other in that group if they like. And during the coaching calls, obviously, I think that when other people are giving their questions and their feedback, we learn from other people. So that's a sense of the community as well.
Okay, so the main question is you're not sure how to put it together, or you're not sure exactly what to offer people?
I guess I'm not sure how to make sure that I pivot in a way where they know that I am definitely a specialist in you glowing your goddess, and I'm not just a therapist. You know, I'm not just someone to sit in a room with. And I'm sorry. Oh, I apologize.
Guys, this
Homeschooling,
is
guys.
real life.
Homeschooling.
This is real life. We've got kids. We're on quarantine. We're trying to work. My kid's banging on the wall because she's trying to take an exam in the next room and I must be talking too loud.
Oh,
So I just want to make you guys, the reality is whoever's watching this is real life shit.
yes, it is.
And we're real life entrepreneurs and mamas and whatever, and we got stuff going on. So to
Yes.
answer Joy's question,
Yeah.
so it could be a number of things. So as I see you, Joy, I don't even know you that well. It's the first time we're having a conversation.
Mhm.
From what you tell me, you are an expert. You are a specialist. You're a licensed professional. You've been really deep diving and helping people with their relationships for a long time. You want to
Yes.
serve now one to many, which is super smart in the day and age we're at. I found in my personal experience with working with my clients and myself, the best way to get your answer as to what to put together for people is reach out to every single one of your clients and ask them what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes what we think people want is not what they freaking need.
Yeah.
We have this big, and especially from the online world, we're getting all this information. Keep it simple. So I would maybe today after you get off this call, make a list of all your clients.
Mhm.
Email's a great thing, but I have to be honest with you, if you can get on the phone and call every single one of them, I mean, that might be asking a lot, but
It's a lot of clients.
okay, I know, but you could do an email, you could do a
Mhm.
group, a text message,
Text would
but
be
if,
good.
right. But if you can even call a few, maybe pick your top 10 clients who have really, I would say, let's narrow that down even more. Pick your 3 favorite clients. Now, I'm not saying favorite by meaning you got the best results. They were
Yeah.
just a dream to work with. They
Yeah.
resonated with you. They were on your level. Reach out to those 3 people and be like, you know what? I'd like to take a survey. Could you help me with some market research? I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking of doing this, this, and this. What
Mm-hmm.
resonates with you? What would you like to see from me?
Okay.
I do this all the time in my emails too, every 6 months, and I'm always shocked at the results because it's never what I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, right, Joy, we're in business to be of service and to help people, especially in the transformational space. So what I think people need is really not what they need at all. Like last week I put out a survey. No one wanted to know a damn thing about business. They all wanted to know how to express. They wanted to know how to pivot. They wanted to know how to figure out so they don't lose their businesses. It was
Yes.
more about the mindset than about like the business part of it.
Yes. Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
so
I
so
can see
that's
that.
one of my perspectives on it. And keep it simple. The more simple you keep it, and testing. So if you're pivoting your business now, once you get your answers from your clients, create something super simple that is not expensive, maybe a group coaching, and where do you have a platform where you want to put all these products in?
Yes, I do. That
Yeah,
it's being created now.
that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I heard again, I mean, I don't know what you like, but I heard Podia is amazing. I use Thinkific, it's amazing. Um,
Yes.
it depends what you want and what you want to spend, but it
Mm-hmm.
is a great way to keep people connected, and people do like to be in that environment. And don't be afraid to just do it. And
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect
Mm-hmm.
it as you go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, and I'm like one to say to someone, I work a lot with people around perfectionism, right? So like just do it is probably the number one tip when I give like tips about it. So I get that, but it's funny because we try to practice what we preach, but when you are really passionate about something and you want to make sure, I guess you're giving your best to everyone, you get worried about it. So
Right.
no, I can definitely do that. I can already think of at least 3 or 4 clients that would be really good to kind of sit down with them and find out what has worked for them and what would make sense to put in one platform altogether. So
Right. And again, people have to like it because once again, I mean, I have so many clients that have created, let's say, online courses, and then they're like, before I start working with them or whatever, and they're like, but nobody buys them. Because the thing is, you have to be very careful in this day and age. Yes, online courses, I think they're great, but
mm-hmm.
people want more sustainability and more relationships. Especially
Mm,
especially for what you're doing, because that's really intimate. I mean, you're talking
yeah,
about relationships and their inner goddess and it's very
yes.
spiritual, it's energy aligned. And I
Mm-hmm.
would also, I'm not a marketing specialist, but I will share with you what I've learned.
Mm-hmm.
Joy, share what you do. Don't be afraid to step out of that professional person to the
Mm-hmm.
goddess, because being afraid of sharing that spiritual splash and that you're helping people evolve,
Yes.
you're limiting yourself. You got to let go of, I always say, I always quote Gary V. I love Gary Vaynerchuk. He's crazy. He grew up in the next, we grew up like close, nearby in North Jersey. You have to let go of fear of judgment of others, but mostly of yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
This is what I'm doing. I would love for you to be part of it. You tell your clients, what can I do to serve you? How is this going to work for you? What would you like? And then just start testing and doing it.
Okay. Got it. Showing up as
anything else?
Okay. I think that was the biggest thing, because this is probably the hugest thing going on right now with all of everything that's going on, right? And I'm just trying to maintain hopefulness that people are still interested in trying to evolve, even though things are tough and we don't know what's going to happen next, right? There's a lot of uncertainty. So I think I'm remaining really hopeful by seeing other people doing it, by being able to have an opportunity to connect in this way, right? The fact that this is even available is awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep on my hope train that when it's time, it's time, and when people are supposed to come, they're gonna come, right? But I will definitely do the testing and making sure that it's as organic and aligned with what my clients are looking for as possible.
And like I said, don't wait till it's perfect. You can throw together this week. And I mean, I know this goes against what a lot of other people will tell you, but I'm in business 34 years, so I am a master at throwing shit together and testing it, because you're not gonna know if it works. You can reach out to 10, 15 people this week, say, I'm gonna have a group master class. We're just gonna be supporting each other, don't charge anyone, pull them all in, test out a Zoom, do a half-hour mastermind, a half-hour chit chat where everyone can support each other, and see if that works. See if people show up. Just send out your Zoom link and invite them personally. Start doing. Don't wait till it's perfect, because by the time you perfect it, the quarantine will be over and you'll have to be worried about getting back to your brick and mortar, and you'll be so doing that you won't have time to focus on
cultivating this.
Yep.
Yeah.
And one last thing I want to share with you is tell people what to do. Get on your Facebook Lives, get on Instagram, wherever it is that your audience lives. Get Google Business. If you're not on Google Business, my friend, you need to register your Google Business listing. Throw all your videos on there. Be you and share your magic.
What's your opinion about Facebook Lives? Like how often you should do a Facebook Live just to engage your audience?
So this is my thing. I'm not a marketing specialist. I always say I love video, so I personally use them quite a bit. Again, it comes down to just being out there, really sharing your content, and it depends if your audience is living on Facebook. I mean, are your people on there? Look outside the box. Are your people maybe on YouTube? Because if you're going virtual, it's global now.
Yeah.
Maybe your clients, make sure you're on Google Business and sharing those videos. Like this video will get downloaded and it will be on Facebook. It will be on Watch Party. It will be on my podcast. It will be on YouTube. I will put it on my Google Business page, because it will just index out there for SEO, search engine optimization. Again, that's not my specialty. I'm just sharing what I know from what I've done. So again, it's not about one simple strategy. It's really just getting your message out there to the world and not filtering yourself. I mean, do not filter yourself, just be you, because you might understand what you do, but guess what? The other person doesn't. So you constantly have to repeat yourself, constantly have to share your magic out there, because the more people learn about you, once you're going global with virtual products, get your stuff out there.
Yeah. I love that. Don't filter yourself. That piece is something I'm going to have to remember. I really do love that. Okay.
Listen, you have a magic, you have a skill, you have a gift. You're intuitively a leader and a healer. Period. Get out there and start sharing your shit, whatever that is and whatever it looks like. And it might be something for 6 months. I've shifted and pivoted my business multiple times in 34 years. Maybe probably in the past 3 years that I've been online, perfecting, changing, shifting. Oh, this doesn't feel good anymore. I'm going to target more to this. You know what? I don't want to do this anymore. Let me move. And guess what? It's okay, because you're the boss.
Yeah.
The main thing is getting your message clear to your clients.
Yes.
people that don't know who you are, that you can help them.
Yeah.
So does that make sense?
It absolutely makes sense. Absolutely
You're
makes sense.
amazing. You're great at what you do. I know what you do is amazing. And there's so many couples and people that need your help and support to get through their relationships, their lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I've definitely seen that in person. So I know that if I can translate that to membership, to coaching, it'll be amazing. It's just that moving over that hump and seeing like the different side of things, right? So yeah, I'm ready.
So this is my final closure. Don't overthink it. Just do
Okay.
what you did in your brick and mortar, but now you're just bringing it virtually, because what
Yep.
worked, always remember, focus on what worked. Focus on the 80% of what worked. Don't focus on the 20% that didn't freaking work. Don't do that. Focus on what
Yeah.
worked and
Okay.
bring that online, and you will do great. And start somewhere. You could start this week. Like, really pull people together, get them on a Zoom call, and start testing.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
So any other questions for me today?
No, that was it. You answered everything I needed. So
Good.
I
Well,
really
guys,
appreciate
listen,
that.
we're going to be signing off with Joy. I just want to let you know I'm going to be dropping links below. If you're watching this live, hashtag live. If you're watching this on a replay, hashtag replay. If you're
Mhm.
on the podcast, please share, tweet this out, share it on YouTube, wherever you may be. I want you to tag Joy, tag me if you're on Instagram. I'm going to put all the links below for you guys to connect with us. I'm going to put Joy's links below if you'd like to connect with her. I highly recommend her. If you need relationship counseling, coaching, support, you want to
Mhm.
start really working on your inner goddess, she's your girl. So thank you so much, Joy, for taking time today to hang out with me. I'm looking forward to you really growing and scaling your practice online. I know you're going to do great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love and
Okay.
light. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.